dun 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Oh my god, yep. Yes, sir. We are officially living in the last days, but you know what? I'm fine with that. As y'all can see by the headline from Say Cheese TV, Sean Cotton, whatever. Mika, whatever the fuck that meant. Mika becomes the world's first AI human, like robot CEO. She talks, she listens, she learns, she's precise. Okay, all right. Now, like, listen, man. I've been known about this AI shit for a while. It's taken over a lot of things, man. Like, really. But you know what? I will say is that some of the best fucking like memes and content honestly did come out of AI. At least for these past couple of years, for me at least. Shit, opened up a realm of possibilities I didn't think was possible. Fucking even Skyrim now, somebody's got an AI companion and all this other shit, and and with AI, like they're doing voices with like Dagoth and Albert Wesker, Chris Redfield, Leon, Sky Kennedy, fucking Claire Redfield from and they're making great content out of this AI shit, man. However, I'm not gonna sit up here and pretend like I'm not worried, because I am slightly. Because like, listen, I highly suggest that, listen, I know that AI is going to take over a lot of shit anyways, unfortunately. But listen, all I'm going to say is this. When that time does come, y'all got to pick up a trade or something. Y'all have to do something that AI cannot replace with good old fashioned human ingenuity, which means y'all motherfuckers better learn how to fix pipes. Y'all motherfuckers better learn how to get good with your hands and with vehicles. Y'all niggas better learn how to motherfucking do barbering, shit that's more hands on that just cannot be replaced by a human. Okay? Because they're not going to replace law enforcement with humans because, well, that would be fucking stupid. Wouldn't even have the human touch to make those hard type of decisions, I suggest that a lot of y'all pick up trades, and I suggest that a lot of y'all find out new ways to keep a lot of your livelihoods intact and use more so cash than, because once they start putting out, when AI starts taking over more shit, like, it's gonna be a lot harder to do certain shit and live as well. Me personally, I am not what you would call a quote unquote technophobe or whatever the fuck the actual name is for it. But me, I don't like when shit like this happens, because, like, have these people not seen Terminator? Or, I don't know, I Am Human, the one with Will Smith in it? Like, yeah, like, has nobody seen, like, those movies and how dangerous the threat of AI actually can be? If I saw something walking the street like this, my first instinct would be to blow it up. Because there is literally no fucking reason why a robot or an android or an AI life form should look like me. There's literally no reason, no purpose for it. That's terrifying to think about, to be honest, because me, if y'all know me in real life, y'all know I'm a conspiracy theorist to the fucking max. That's not gonna change. But, like, listen, I've heard stories of goddamn people being cloned and shit. And when I mean cloned, I mean, like, even from my own fucking sister and shit, that she saw a lookalike that looked just like her, just without the fucked up teeth, right? You hear and see all this shit, and it's like, well, clearly, I mean, and you literally hear about stories of people finding people who look just like them, very identical, not even really related or anything, right? It's like, if I don't want to have something like this just walking around, like, no. I honestly feel that at this point we're fucking going backwards. We really are. It really does feel like intelligence wise and everything else and strength wise, we're going backwards. We're fucking going backwards if this is our future. Cause I don't want that. I'm not about to let no fucking robot cut my hair or do my fucking finances and shit for me, or even like fix my pipes. I don't want something like this anywhere near me, to be honest. Like, what happened to just, I don't know, the actual somewhat human connection, right? Like, I don't know, man. I feel like we're gonna need that shit now more than ever. Cause this is not it. This is not it, man. This is not what people. This is not what we would be striving. What she would. I mean, what we should be striving for, man. It really isn't. I mean, I honestly hope they got like fail safes or some shit for something like this. All right, because I don't trust it. I don't fucking trust it at all. Me trusting something like this, if this were to ever come into my life, in my vicinity, right? This right here is like the second scariest thing next to somebody saying, we're from the government and we're here to help. This right here. This would be the second scariest thing. I know I can destroy it unless they make it out of like titanium or some shit where I gotta like make like a fucking like rig it with explosives and all types of shit and just completely destroy it or put it into a crusher, right? But it's like, I mean, goddamn, man. Like, have these people never seen the Terminator movies, or They Live, or goddamn I Robot? I think it's called I Robot. Will Smith in it. Y'all like. I mean, seriously, like those movies were fucking warnings, man. Even The Matrix, right? Like, I don't. When I see shit like this, it's very disturbing to me on a grand scale. This is very disturbing for a number of reasons. Like, I would like who in their fucking right mind? Why do you have to make it look human? If you're gonna make a fucking robot, at least make it look like a goddamn robot. It doesn't have to look human, man. It doesn't have to look like this. Cause this is scary. At least to me it is. It's scary. I don't want this motherfucker walking up in my home with the fucked up ass robot voice telling me this and that. Like, no. I would shoot this thing if it got anywhere near me. I'm sorry. Really. I'm actually, no, I'm not. Fuck that. I'm not sorry at all. I don't give a fuck how good they try to make it look or whatever. Like, if they were to make a cyborg and it looked like Pan Am Palmer, right? Pan Am with the tan yams and all, I'm still gonna shoot it because that's a scary thought to me, man. It really is. Like, I don't think people understand like how scary shit like this actually is in the grand scheme of things. Like, yeah, I know I probably won't even be alive by the time that they reach their full fucking potential with AI and making robot parts and all this other shit, and we could be living in like fucking cyberpunk 2077 early. But I honestly, like, if this is the future, I low-key don't really want to find out. But at the same time, I'm kind of inquired to take advantage of some shit like this, because I know that one day there's going to be a market for this sort of thing. I know it is. Somebody is going to be fucking willing to buy some shit like this. Just whole, the Android whole, It's like, I don't know, man. I really am very, like, skeptical because, like, when I see shit like this of like the rise of AI and them making these humans, like I've seen this shit for a while. This is obviously nothing new, but just at the rate that this whole thing is progressing, it's scary, you know? Cause y'all need to learn some trades. Y'all need to. I'm telling y'all, bro. When AI gets done replacing all of them jobs and shit, you know who's gonna be the highest paid? Fucking janitors, janitors, handymen, people who really know how to do shit. It's like, cooks. Like y'all just y'all gotta. I think that I really do want them to like pump the brakes on this, man, because this is scary. I like maybe they have seen the Terminator movies, but they just don't want to. I don't know, man. But you know what? We are. Well, no, we've been living in the last days for a fucking while, so I'm not gonna say that we are now just living in the last. No, we've been living in the last days for a minute, but yeah, you just know that if any nukes and shit get launched, or like a whole fucking planet gets destroyed, or a whole continent gets destroyed for whatever reason, take a look at this. Nah, just take a look at it. Take a look at it. Or I mean, I'm yeah. I all I hope is that they do not put AI like in charge to run every fucking thing. Because the next thing you know, there's gonna be fucking androids and shit babysitting your goddamn kids, and then there's gonna be tons of incidents of fucking of like robots or like androids killing people inside their goddamn homes over a malfunction. It's like nobody thinks about this types of shit. And I know that there's going to be a lot of fucking people in these comments that are like that just keep on thinking with their little head and not their big one, unfortunately, men and women apparently. And it's like no, like nobody really is thinking about like the effects of this sort of thing. At least to me they are. Like just let's take away the jobs and everything for a second and really think about what would happen like maybe I'd say 10 years from now, right? Cuz the world moves very very quickly. 10 years from now where these motherfuckers are more advanced and now they're watching our kids and they're fucking doing shit for us because I mean, let's be real here. Like a lot of parents are not parents these days. Like a lot of times parents will just put their fucking phone or iPad or whatever in front of the kid and just let them run wild. You know? So imagine this motherfucker watching your kids. I really want y'all to think about that for a second. A life form that is not fucking human whatsoever, just bits of fucking code and metal. Watching your kids. What happens if this motherfucker has a malfunction and just goes haywire and kills your kids, the neighbor next door to you before being put down? Cause that shit can happen, man. If there is like listen, if there's one thing that I've learned over the years, if there is a 1% chance that it could happen, you must take it as an absolute necessity. And this is the same shit. This isn't good at all. Like people should be fucking like worried, because I don't like the idea of having this shit just up and walking around with the rest of us. At least to me, I don't like the idea of this at all. At all. There is literally nothing that you could say to me that would be able to convince me otherwise. Because it's like, then if you got like sex dolls or whatever that are androids that are like this, that are full, robust, they do whatever the fuck you tell them to do or whatever the case is, the fucking birth rates are going to absolutely fucking decline. I mean, they're already fucked up right now because of this whole gender war that's going on. Because, I mean, listen, me, I like, I'm not gonna lie to you. I do like to be a little toxic to some of these bitches because they deserve it. Let's be fucking real here. A lot of these bitches deserve it. And a lot of them like it because they got a fucked up ass mentality. But a lot of them don't have the self-awareness to realize it. So, I just take advantage. But listen, bro, like, But it's like as much as I kind of do like to be a bit of an asshole and you know take advantage. It's like, bro, listen, we both need each other. All right, like men and women. All right, we need each other. Even though I don't like saying it, a lot of us don't like saying it. But it's like either way it goes, we need each other, and we gonna need each other even more when this fucking AI shit takes over, and all of a sudden you're gonna have these niggas that's gonna be out here fucking robots. it's, and you're gonna have be females that's gonna have all the plastic dick and all that, man. It's like they already doing it. They just ain't got no full size robots. It's like, no, bro. You really got to think about these things in the grand scheme of things and understand that this is not good for humanity at all. I mean, yes, there are many benefits to AI, but they need to limit those abilities. They need to have fail safes in case some shit does go haywire, because it will. It can. Very much easily. Right? Like, shit can and will go haywire. They need to have like safeguards, precautions, things of that nature for shit like this. Really. Because if they don't, this could basically just mean, okay, well, cool. Well, humanity's gone. And you know what? That's fine by me. But me personally, to some extent, I do want to live long enough to see the world go to shit. Right? But still, like, I'm just worried about my loved ones, man. And the loved ones that I have is very few and far between. Like, it's only like maybe like one, like on maybe two hands, there are people that I actually care about. You know, that I actually give a fuck about. It's very far and few between, and it's like, well, just I mean, nah, man. This isn't it. This isn't it, man. Imagine this shit walking around. Like, I want y'all to really just, like, discipline yourselves for a second and understand the consequences of having shit like this. We don't need this type of shit, man. Like, yes, I understand that AI is going to advance and technology is going to advance no matter what. But, hey, I'm just here to say the calm before the storm, I suppose. It's just fuck. But yeah, da dun dun da dun, da dun dun da dun, da na na, da na na. All right, that's about it. See ya.